Good morning. We're in Acts 15, verses 13 through 15. And verse 13, very simply, after they had finished speaking. Now, as we look at this, we're seeing the honorable hearts of the men who opposed Paul and Barnabas. They're willing to be convinced. So there wasn't an endless amount of arguing over the issue, and they didn't try to talk down over each other. James replied, okay, brothers, listen to me. This James was not the Apostle James, who had been martyred in Acts 12. This one is traditionally known as James the Just. He's the half-brother of Jesus, Matthew 13:55, and the brother of Jude, and that's in Jude 1, and the author of the book of James, so from James 1:1. Interestingly enough, James was the chairman of the council, not Peter. Simeon, who's of course Peter, related how God first visited the Gentiles to take from them a people for his name. James began by insisting that God had a people among the Gentiles. This would amaze most religious Jews of the time. The ancient Greek word for Gentiles could be translated nations, and it's the word that is translated into English word ethnic. The Greek word for the people was laos, which just simply means people. The Jews considered them the people of God, and they were never among the nations, the ethne. For the ethne and the laos were contrasting words. So it was a challenge for them to hear that God first visited the Gentiles, the ethne, to take out of them a people, a laos. This, the words of the prophets agree, just as is written. James judged the new work of God by the only thing possible. That was the Word of God, the Bible. And he looked back in the Scriptures and he found Amos. Amos 9, 11, and 12 actually talks about the salvation of the Gentiles, and this is demonstrated by what God did. Part of the verse is from the Septuagint, Acts 15:17, and part is from just a general sense of the verse. So the Bible shows us people would quote Scripture as they learned it or as they could recall it. Can you at least recall Scripture?